Hi guys, so yet another episode of Under the Carpet with me, Kenny Wakini. See, that is making me even confuse my own name. Yeah, so Kenny Wakini, not Kenny Wakini. Kenny Dagi, wacha tuanze tena.
Inaangalia tu bana. Inanibamba. Mtu anashindwa kujiintroduce, but it's all under the carpet. Hivyo ndio inafanyikanga. Maybe ladies first. Let me just be gentleman enough to say ladies first. Take it away. Kenny Wakini.
Kenny Wakini, not Kenny Wakini. Let me tell you, we were having a very heated debate before this. That's why I'm a bit confused. But hey, so guys, yet here again, provocative, naked. What else, Douglas?
Factual.
Yes. So Dagi, what's our conversation today?
Well, because she has already introduced me, I'm Dagi Masinde here. Our conversation today is Manzejo Vurugu. Violence, ukipenda. And we're looking at the major causes of violence in our society.
Okay.
It can be social, it can be economical, it can be institutional, but mainly mimi ningetaka tuangalie economical. Because mainly hiyo ndio affect country yetu saa hizi. Mayouth hawana job. Ni nini wanaweza fanya ndio get hizi job? So kuna frustrations ina come around. Una get at the end of the day unapata because mtu amesoma, amemaliza shule, amepata degree yake, PhD nini, but akienda kutafuta hiyo job haipati. So nini atafanya?
So essentially what is causing the unrest and the animosity in the society, yeah? Yeah. So economically, definitely that is playing a factor, because you can imagine you've gone to school, primary a whole 10 years, you've gone to high school 4 years. I'm still an 844 kind of person, so and I do not understand ECBC venye bedine. Then you've gone to uni 4 years minimum. Then you've tarmacked, and you're either told to have sex with someone to get a job, or 5 years experience, or to chuck money that you don't have. And this is money that you need that job to get yourself out of poverty because you've gone through a lot. Obviously, it's going to get to you. And then as well, there is so much corruption going on right now. We've seen organizations, public funds being looted. We've seen SHA. Yeah, we've seen, and that is the hospital. We go to hospitals, there's a time that wagonjwa wako na chakula. You know, we've seen that like SHA a few weeks ago, money was taken out. The education system is basically corrupting, not corrupting, but collapsing. And it's all out of corruption. So obviously this is going to bring out unrest in any individual, because you're wondering, I have a child and I'm taking them through CBC, but then the capitation, money was given as a loan by WHO, which is 30B, I think, and then an extra 38B or something else is supposed to be coming in. And all that money has been looted. So you wonder, the government is supposed to be paying money for my child, but as opposed to millions of children being sponsored school, I'm being told mtoto anafaa kwenda shule whether akona uniform or not, and this headmaster anafaa kuadmit mtoto, and the headmaster that is not admitting a child that needs to be arrested. Wewe kama headmaster, truth be told, you know for a fact that a school cannot operate without money, and this money is not being given by the government. So where is the money going to come from? From the parents. So there's so much anger, because even for you as a head teacher, as a teacher and whatnot, one, your money inakalishwa, you're not being paid on time. Nurses are not being paid on time. People are in and out of strikes. Doctors, same thing. Utakosa jikasirika. You walk in town, people are bumping each other, shoulders. And then now you're walking, someone just steps on your foot. Like there's a time I looked drip. Then I'm walking in town, someone just comes and steps on my shoe, and I'm wearing a white shoe. I'm like, yo, what's up? Nini. Dude, you're a man, you're coming to me like if I'm like, yo, dude, you stepped on me. The least that you can say is sorry. Boss, you don't have to be this, angry. What is wrong? If anything, I need to slap your stupid face because you stepped on me. the least that you can say is sorry. You know, sorry, madam, pole sana. Yeah, and then you walk off. But people are angry, and people are angry because of so many things. Yeah, so economic frustration is one of it. Political has been caused by the political field. But you guys, political, our leaders, you're fucking us up.
Talking about politics, guys have been incited outside there.
Yeah.
When we have different political regimes, unapata una youth wako this side, wengine wako this side. Right now, there's what we call Gunism.
Yes.
Whereby guys are just sent somewhere because there's a certain political figure is somewhere. So guys are just sent there just to disrupt the peace. And that becomes the problem because our mostly wako unemployed. Unaona tena economic factor comes in.
Yeah.
And being incited with the
2,000, 500
yeah.
even.
I was looking at a certain example whereby where I stay, there's this guy, akona pikipiki, but it's not doing very well because watu hawana pesa, there is no one that you can carry around and you're not making anything.
Yeah.
And during this time ya maandamano, the guy was incited. Abebe goods kadhaa nini afike town nini wajaribu.
I came after full tank.
Yeah, he came after full tank. Apparently, the business community were prepared for these guys. So one of them got caught, pikipiki kachomwa, mwingine akauliwa. Now you see, these are the kind of things that it's very disappointing to see in our society. Kabisa.
You know, let me tell you, when the government fails, people take the law and into their hands.
True.
There's no way that my business is set up, I've spent millions. It doesn't matter whether it's millions or even thousands. I can have a business worth 10,000 and then you come and steal from it. Remember, I have a house to pay rent to. I have children to support, you know. I have a husband and a wife or whoever. I have parents, I have so many things. I need to drink, I need to go and offload, I need to do me, I need to go to the salon, blah, whatever. Then you come and disrupt it. Dagi, I have a right to defend myself. I have a right to defend my property.
Yeah.
That is law. I have a right to do that. You get? And when it gets to a point, especially in Mandamano, which we saw, police are overwhelmed, truth be told. But then, let us not discuss that right now because it's a bit tricky. It's a bit of a tricky situation. But the politicians are basically using the unemployment factor that they have created because of the corruption, the looting, all that.
Yeah.
They are creating a problem and taking advantage of it. If someone has gone to tertiary education or, you know, whatever it is, they do not have work, or they've gone to university, they don't have work, and then you come and give them 2,500 or whatever it is. Million mpaka politicians wanapatiana mahindi.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So when it gets to that point of bribing so that to create hooliganism, then that's a failed state.
True.
And that is causing people to get angry. And the moment people stand up and realize that we are pawns on this chessboard, we are being used, this anger should not go towards each other. Because even in social media, people are angry, man. People are very angry. You get home, you beat your wife senseless because your boss has angered you. Why? Because the money that you've been paid 150,000, all of a sudden, there's affordable housing, there's SHA, mtoto amekuwa mgonjwa, you go, haifanyi kazi, affordable housing, you're like, pesa tena za affordable housing are missing, your boss, has done what, mara, you have been uko job tena, all of a sudden, things are just going haywire. So, that frustration, you take it to your wife, you take it to your parents, you take it to people that you're living with, you go to a bar, unavunja pombe za watu. As in, there's so much going on. And until we get to realize what is causing this anger, or rather, we know what is causing the anger. So we need to sort out the problem,
Yes.
you know, not the symptoms. Because cancer is a disease, yes? But it is a symptom of something.
True.
Do you realize that you can get cancer because you're angry?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
I didn't know.
Do you know you can get fibroids because of anxiety, because of anger? Because fibroids are caused by so many things, factors. The moment a woman gets angry and is constantly in a survival mode and whatnot, key contributors, because it's hormonal. So you're always angry, anxious, and whatnot. That is cortisol levels going up. So all these are factors. So hata ukitolewa fibroids, that is a symptom. It is not the disease. What is the disease? It is the anger. It is maybe your spouse or your stress, your job, your finances, your nini. So get to know what is causing that and sort it out. For us, honestly, economically, I know that is a factor.
So
a very big one.
Talking about getting to know the cause.
Yes.
We look for different solutions to solve our problems. And you find out that when somebody is stressed, when somebody is going through something in the family, even when it comes to unemployment, they tend to go to alcohol, drug abuse.
Yes, there is
Also,
domestic violence and drug abuse. Let's talk about drug abuse, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see, when they go to use these drugs, at the end of the day, you're not functioning, you're not sober. So you might tend to do something wrong. And most of these people who are drunk fight a lot. And it becomes a problem. And that's violence. You go into the house, your wife asks you something, the only solution is just beating her.
Yeah.
That's a very big problem.
Alcoholism and drug abuse basically are they are escapism. You see, it's again, it's not the disease. That is a symptom.
Yeah.
And because it's a symptom, you're not dealing with the problem itself. It's an escapism mechanism. By the time someone is taking drugs, they're taking drugs because they're trying to escape from something. It is never just that at someone, hey, but then I see smoke, so what I smoke.
Yeah.
This person had to start from somewhere. Either peer pressure because of something you wanted to. Peer pressure, why? Because you want to look cool.
True.
Meaning you have something that is lacking inside you for you to be whole. So you want to belong to a certain class so that you get it's something. So it's something that you're lacking inside you. That is necessitating you to do something. When I start smoking weed, it is because I'm trying to escape from something, because then again, weed gives me hallucinations, so I need to escape from my reality. You understand?
Yes.
Alcoholism, I need to escape. So when I drink alcohol, how does alcohol make me feel? It's always about that, by the way. It's never about everybody else is drinking, so I drink. If I drink and then I black out, then I'm facing financial issues or I'm facing marital issues, then that means I am drinking because I know when I drink, I'm going to black out. And when I black out for 12 hours, I wake up nitoelo kiamcheza jana, meaning I am constantly on denial mode and blanking everything out, you know? So you take a substance because of something, hallucinogenic mushrooms, same thing, rufinol, same thing, fentanyl, same thing. How does that make you feel? It gets you to a high. Yeah, rufinol basically just knocks you out. You are completely on autopilot. And that's why it's called the date rape drug. Yeah. So all these things have factors. You try and see, okay, sawa basi, maybe my problem is this. But then again, you also want to be high. Why do you want to be high? Because maybe you have maniac, you have ADHD, or you have bipolar. And because you have all those and you want to constantly be on a high, then you're looking for that maniac aspect of it. You get? So people need to realize what is the root cause of this and deal with that root cause, because that root cause is the one that is bringing it out. Alcoholics are some are docile, but some are very violent, verbally and physically. Yeah. Why? Because of something. And do you know, by the most alcoholics are very broke.
True.
They're going through something because they're broke. They're going through, they have a lot of tension in them. Drug abusers, PS, alcohol is not cheap. Drugs are not cheap.
Yes.
How much is, because of getting fentanyl is it's hard. Rufinol, same thing. All these drugs are not cheap. Yeah. And that G-bag will basically get him high for like a weekend. A G-bag is huge. A G-bag is kubwa, man. So you can imagine someone's sniffing. Yes, sniffing. Naona wewe ni mvutaji.
Ni research. Kindly ni research. Don't get me wrong. Ni research. Yeah.
Sniffing and rolling.
Yeah.
Ana sniff, anachukua 200 rolls, smokes, puff, pass, ama yako peke yake, then again and again and again. Poor mtu ako constantly on a high from Friday to Monday. So yeah, that's escapism.
Okay.
So we are escaping from something. Yeah.
Any other factor that maybe you think maybe might contribute to violence?
Yes, mental health challenges and cultural norms. Okay, so basically, let's go to mental health challenges. So there's depression, there's trauma, there's untreated mental illness. We have a lot of untreated mental illnesses in Kenya.
Yes.
We have childhood traumas that are bringing out so many issues. I've mentioned ADHD.
Yes.
I've mentioned bipolar. There's so many mental illnesses out here. There's anxiety. There's depression. There's anxiety depressive disorder. Name them, and many Kenyans are diagnosed, unfortunately. You have issues, trauma from childhood you've never been able to sort. Face. You can't face yourself. Why? Let me tell you, I've taken the past 3 years to just get to know myself. Face yourself, get to look at the mirror and see what is in there. That is the hardest journey that I've ever had to face, Dagi. Why? Because facing yourself is trauma. You will see things that you are so ugly. You despise yourself, you hate yourself, you break, you cry, you look at yourself in the mirror and you just start crying. You get, it's one of the hardest journeys that you'll ever have to travel, but it's also the most fulfilling once you've gotten to the other side. Most people will not go through that journey. And you only get to go through that journey once you've gone through shit. Yeah? So people don't do that. People don't go to psychiatrists. People don't go to psychologists. So we have so many people that are undiagnosed, yeah? And then there's also societal pressures, obviously. That you are 35 years old, hujaleta bibi, hauna mtoto, hujajenga nyumba. Na sasa, hata una job. The last time you worked was, cultural norms. So there's the male dominance. Mwanaume ni kujikaza. Yani from this, when this child was a child. Yani from you keep on telling your Masinde, mwanaume ni kujikaza baba. Ukianguka ufai kulia. Ati ufai kufa. Don't tell that child that, by the way. When that child falls or does something and feels emotional, let Masinde cry. Because then he's facing his emotion, he's facing himself. You're teaching that child as a child, as a tender age, that they need to face themselves. You understand? Yes. So, what is causing anger, Dagi? It's a lot. It's a lot. But it starts with us. It starts with reflecting, self-reflection, getting to know where we are, getting to know I caused the government, I elected the government, I elected my MP, so I am the problem. Maybe the problem is not our government. They can whatever, they can do all those things. The problem is not them. The problem is us. I did it. I accept. Even now, I am accepting for them to continue doing whatever they are doing. If I am married to you and you're abusing me, that you come home and beat me and abuse me and rape because there is marital rape, and I stay, I am allowing. So the more I'm getting bitter, am I getting bitter at you? I'm getting bitter at myself.
Should be at yourself.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying self-reflection. So it basically starts with us. If you go and drink and weed out and roofing all out or whatever it is it that it is because it's easily accessible, or it is because it's you don't want to face yourself?
It's me choosing a shortcut.
Exactly. So the problem is us. It's not even about the availability of drugs, because you bring me weed right now. Honestly, I won't smoke. I'm not a weed head. Yes, I'm not a weed head. I love my alcohol. You know that. I drink my Guinness, I drink my Jack Daniels, but I will not drink my Jack Daniels at any given point, or Guinness. Man, if I don't have money or I don't feel like drinking, I will not drink it. Why? I know myself. I know my limits. I know what I want, and that is who I am. You get? Give me hard drugs, psychedelics and whatnot. I'll be like, yo, man, I don't do psychedelics. I want to think for myself. I don't want to phase out. So I think the issue is us. We need to self-reflect. And I think that is the only way that we are going to sort out the anger issues in the society.
True. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for us. And just like Wekini has said, self-reflect. For me, I can say you can escape your responsibility, but the consequences to come, you cannot. So always make sure that you are responsible enough. That has been Under the Carpet from Dagi Masinde Wakini. Any parting shot?
Parting shot, go buy a mirror, a new mirror. Clean it very well. Look at yourself every day in the morning. Deep inside your eyes for at least 5 minutes. And in the evening, tell us what you see. Kenny Wakene here, Under the Carpet, and Dagi Masinde, and all. Thank you all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. Send us messages. Tell us what you want to hear more of. And yeah, let's engage, guys. Bye.